Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Dave Bluezynski Be a Pro here in NHL 26. So last episode, if you did not catch it, Dave kind of had some struggles. We did pick up a few points, but I do think obviously there has been a little bit of issues. Obviously in last episode, we did take some penalties, which usually Dave is not the type of player to take penalties, but the first one was a tripping call, so it was something that Dave is tend to do, is accidentally trip people. But also, he had a little bit of a questionable penalty against the Pittsburgh Penguins, which didn't really make much sense, in my opinion, as he basically kind of accidentally shoved Brian Rust, and Brian Rust went down really easily. So I don't know why he didn't get an embellishment on the call, but Dave got penalized. So yeah, Dave getting a little bit more penalty minutes as of late, which is not ideal, but at least we are still producing at around a half a point a game on average. As you can see, 11 points in 24 games. So I'm hoping we could build on that in this episode, because we will be starting up a new chapter in this episode, or a new challenge, I guess, technically. And I'm probably going to just set it to influential, just so that way we have the form score to reach. If we don't reach the form score, it's not the end of the world, but I think that'll be an easier way for us to hopefully make it into the top 6 at some point in time this season. So that's probably what we're going to go with, because like I said, we haven't been really putting up the best numbers as of late, and I want Dave to maybe start getting a chance to play with some better players as well. But like in the game logs, you can see like it just was not a great episode last episode. We only had the assist in the last game. The plus minus was an issue in a couple of games as well, but in general, it was kind of just a mid episode. We did have some good chances to score. We set up our teammates, as you can see, a lot of shots on goal, but unfortunately just could not find the back of the net. So hopefully we could do that a little bit more in this episode and as the season goes on. But anyways, with that said, let's get your guys' comments, what you guys have to say about last episode, and then we will get into another 5 games and see what Dave could do. So the first comment is from the Leafs fan, who says, I will make another edit of you and Dave for the next Ottawa St. Louis games. Don't you worry. LOL. And he did make one after the game, because obviously I was at that game. If you guys didn't know, I actually went to the Sens Blues game on the Saturday, and it was not very entertaining of a game. Not really a whole lot going on in that one, but yeah, the Leafs fan decided to make an edit of it, and basically once again put a happy Dave in the corner and me with my thumbs down in the other area, which is kind of funny. So shout out to the Leafs fan for making that. That game, like I said, was kind of a boring game in general, but there was a St. Louis Blues fan that was kind of annoying. He was in like the 100 level. If you guys know Canadian Tire Center, basically there's like the upper bowl, there's a mid bowl, kind of in a lower bowl. This guy was all the way in the lower bowl, so quite far away from me, but I could literally see him from where my seats are. And every time during the game, he'd be like turning around and yelling, "Let's go Blues," and trying to get started "Let's go Blues" chants, while basically everybody else is trying to outdo him with the "Go Sens Go" chants. So it was kind of annoying, but obviously a passionate fan for the Blues. Maybe he was the real life Dave Bluezynski. I don't know if Dave Bluezynski would be like that, but it was kind of funny just to see some Blues fans out there. One, I think in front of me actually had like a Brett Hull jersey, which was pretty cool. So shout out to all those St. Louis Blues fans out there. And the last NFL comments from Sour Taco, who basically did a super thanks, which I mentioned a couple episodes ago on the Supermarket Simulator, if you guys watched the Supermarket Simulator episode recently. But he did a super thanks of $50, and he says, go buy yourself a new controller. Merry Christmas. So once again, shout out to Saturn Otaku. I really appreciate that, man. He gave me basically $50 to get myself a new controller. So I still have this old controller, as you can see, with the controller drift, but I will be getting myself a new controller soon. It's supposed to come from Amazon on Wednesdays, so hopefully by the time next episode rolls around, I'll have that. It'll be a wired controller, which is interesting, but I'm excited to have a new controller and not have to deal with this drift, because when I'm playing games like Battlefield and all that, my controller literally, basically my gun reticle goes from like mid-range like here, and all of a sudden it starts tilting up like that, and it's just really annoying with all these heavy games. So it will really help things a lot. So once again, thank you to Saturn Otaku about that. But anyways, let's get into the next 5 games. I think we'll have our meeting with our coach first about what our chapter goal should be. So let's get to that before we get to the next game, which is against Boston. We also do have some energy, which is kind of nice. We could actually get Dave back up into full peak form, because he is actually a little tired right now because of those last few games from last episode. So we'll get this as full as possible, maybe, just because I kind of want him to be fully energized in this episode, and we'll put a couple trade points almost there and keep 2 energy just in case we end up losing anything. So that's all set up and ready to go. Dave should be ready to go. He is back to his 80 overall as well, which is nice, and that's exactly where we want him. So let's advance one more day, and yeah, conversation with our coach. Let's see what we got to do. Yeah, I think we got to go influential with this. Ooh, it would only be a 60 form score too, so that's actually getting a little bit easier. Because these other ones I think are getting a little bit tougher. The Swagger one, we'd have to score 3 goals and get 20 shots at least. A 65 form score. That's not too bad, a 65 form score. I don't know if it's getting easier on the form score, but harder on the individual stats. But I still feel like these ones are kind of tough for us. So I'm going to try Influential, which is just basically to get a 60 form score, no point requirements. So it should be a lot easier for us to get it. But at the same time, we still will probably have some bad games. So let's go Influential and see if this is actually an easier way for us to move up to the second line. If we don't move up to the second line yet, it's not a big issue, but I want to see if it makes it easier for us to maybe get up there higher and faster. But I don't mind a slow approach if we want to do that too. So we also do have 2 trade points I could be spending, so I guess I'll spend that before we get into these games as well, trying to see if we could improve Dave in any area, but I'm not too sure where I want to spend it. He's already a really fast skater, so I don't feel like that's necessary. Fighting skill doesn't really matter. We haven't gotten into a fight yet. Aggressiveness, don't really want that. Body checking, I mean, we could make Dave still a little bit more physical if we want. That would cost 2 trade points. What about else do we have here? Defensive Wizards, shot blocking. Let's actually upgrade his shot blocking. I do take pride in blocking shots, so if we could get Dave to being a really good, like, kind of shot blocker kind of guy, he could become a really good penalty kill specialist too. So let's get into 5 games of the 8 of this chapter and see if we could get off to a good start on it. And hopefully we could get through 5 games relatively quick, because these episodes still are a pain for me to edit. It's not that I don't like this series. I love this series. This series is a lot of fun, but it's just really tough for me to actually edit all of that video, because it takes like a couple hours to edit, takes a couple hours to record sometimes, so it's a bit of a struggle, but it is a lot of fun too once these episodes actually go up. So anyways, we got a bit of a grudge meeting here. Last time they beat us 3-2, which I think I remember that game. It was not that long ago. I think it was a couple episodes ago. So yeah, let's see if Dave can make a good impact here. My controller batteries are kind of low, but I do have some batteries nearby, so I'll be ready to go, hopefully, if it does die on me. All right, here we go. Kampf, Domi, and Blue out there. Let's have a good start to this episode, hopefully. McCabe's already rushing it in. Let's see if we can get open here. McCabe going all himself, turned away. That's a great chance for McCabe early. Come on, guys, you can get it out. I'm just staying here because I don't want to vacuum my point. That was a terrible pass. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes the AI just sees you open for a second and they just try to rush a pass, and that was definitely an example of that. Like, McCabe did not have to do that, and he just threw a weak pass and turned it right over. Like, I didn't even call for it, so. Okay, early in this episode, I feel a little bit all over the place, and nobody's covering Pasternak down low. God damn, that's dangerous. Cam finds Dave. Dave tries to get around. He gets around, but he's going one hand on the stick because of the drift, and then he scores. Let's go. And then he jumps into the glass, too. I didn't mean to jump into the guy that was trailing me. But that is a nice goal for Dave. I expected the goalie to actually stick with me, but he gave me way too much net. Dave just goes one hand on his stick for most of that, and then makes a quick move to the backhand, gets Swayman to bite. And whoever is chasing me, this is Zaka? Is it Pavel Zaka? I can't tell you. I think it was Pavel Zaka chasing me the entire time. And I jumped into him into the glass, I think, afterwards. Or maybe it was Charlie that went over. No, it was Zaka for sure. We got to take a replay at that goal. But the first shot of the episode is a goal. I don't think that's happened yet in the series. But Camp finds me. And you can see Dave with the one hand on his stick. Protecting that puck really well, actually. Using that big rig. I actually really like how he skates when he has big rig. And then he gets to the net. Still one hand on his stick at this point. Pulls it into 2 hands. The goalie is staying with him. And then he makes a quick little move here. I guess he gets the goalie a bite there, which is kind of crazy. But then he puts the backhand on net. The goalie reacts kind of weirdly. And then Dave celebrates. And this is where I was laughing because, yeah, Zach is right there. And then Dave just jumps into the glass because I accidentally clicked A. Let's maybe like get this as a screenshot just for a potential thumbnail because it's kind of funny looking. McCabe up to Domi. Domi lost it. Got it back to Dave. Dave will hold on to it. Dave will curl back, making some moves. Dave drops it back to Tanev. Tanev, terrible pass, but it got to McCabe to Domi. He scores. Okay, never mind, Tanev. That was a great pass. That looked like a dangerous pass for a 2-on-0. No assist for Dave on this play, but he starts it. Makes a nice little cycle play. Tanev with a pass through his legs to McCabe, and then McCabe finds Domi in the slot. And that's 2 quick goals. Yeah, that Tanev pass I literally thought was going to be a turnover, and then they get a breakaway, but our team's off to a flying start in this episode, and we're already a +2. So maybe influential does make it a lot easier, or maybe we're just getting lucky here early on. But nice to see Domi again on the board. He was really good in last episode. So, but yeah, that's a good start to the episode. Yeah, because yeah, I was not expecting to score a goal on my first shot, and then basically Domi to score on our next shift afterwards as they get on the board. Raphael Lavoie has made it a 1-goal game. Or Lavoie, I think some people say, but I think it's Lavoie more. But oh, here you go, Kampf. Good keep in. Let's help him out here. Oh, he throws it to Domi, a diving chance, and that's turned away. Come on, guys. Let's see if Kampf can get on the board. Oh, that's a good chance for him. I wonder if we're ever going to score a diving goal in our career. Let's go to the front, Dave. Oh, that shot is turned away. Dave was battling in front, trying to cause some pandemonium in front. He steals that puck. Dave drops it down to Kampf, over to Domi from a bad angle, and Swayman will freeze it. I don't know why Domi shot it from there, but still, whatever. Would be nice to get some more insurance. Riley finds Domi. Domi doesn't get a shot away. Dave going to the front of the net here to battle, and of course... Oh, it was turned over, and Kampf will score. All right. That was a bad turnover by them. I didn't even realize they had actually not got it out of their zone. But Brandon Carlo with a heads-up play to just fling this to the net. Kampf goes to the net, and now he got that goal that we were just mentioning about. I'm wondering if he'll get it. But yeah, the camera can't even keep up with the play almost. But yeah, see, Carlo just sees the body in front. Nice little deflection right there in the slot. And Swayman's off to a rough start in this one. But we're a +3 in this opening period. I wonder if we would have been closer to the net if we could have got a deflection on that. But I'll take it. Here you go, Domi. Oh, he's going to dump it so Dave could chase it. Let's be careful not to have that controller drift take us a penalty. Nice hit there by Dave. Dave looks it through, finds it up front. Kampf is turned away. Kampf gets it back again, and he's turned away again. All right, that was a good chance. All forced off the turnover of like a good little forecheck, because you just know this game, it doesn't give you all sunshine and rainbows. Another shot to the net. Dave deflected it, but he didn't get all of it. We have a B+ already on offense, and that's probably it for the first period. So that's definitely a great way to start it off. Hopefully we can build upon that, like I said, in the rest of this game or even in games to come, because we don't really need much more in this game, really. But other games, we need to make sure that we have a consistent effort. So let's keep it up, and let's maybe get more goals if we want to, just in case they actually do die. In the sim engine, it's trying to keep Boston in it as Middlestat gets a goal in the first minute of the second. So once again, we need some more insurance, I guess, at this point. Sim engine's been working good for the Bruins. Will it tie the game for them is the real question right now. No, won't. Okay, we get a goal of our own. William Nylander on the power play, so that's good to see that the other lines are showing up too, not just our line. We need all lines to always do stuff. Oh, my goodness. I didn't think I was going to get possession of that puck, and then Swayman stole it from me. Maybe that's because we got an assist at the last game, that all of a sudden our points are going to start to go up again. Oh, another shot with Dave Bowling in front. Domi, nice forecheck. Oh, what the hell? I was not in that spot there, Domi. Domi up to Dave. Dave behind the defense again. Dave with 2 men on him. He'll curl back. Still with it. Throws it back down low to Kampf. Kampf will find it back to Dave. Dave will look around. Shoots it. Turned away with Kampf in front. I don't know if Kampf got a stick on that, but that's not a bad play. So, let's see. Nice defense there, Dave. Oh my goodness. Zach has got a chance in the slot. Big save. Pasternak's tonight too, as both of our defense kind of got a little bit out of position. We do got, we'll try and get at least 4 more games done after this one, because I think 5 games an episode is what the most I could do right now. Oh my goodness, big save, Wolf. Bow down to the king. What a glove. They're going to definitely show the replay on that, yeah. That was a great save by the Wonder Wool. And of course this dasher on the boards is blocking it there. But there's the shot. And a great glove. Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done. And wow, that was a quick shift. That was a quick shift. We only played like 20 seconds, maybe at most. And will it stay a 4-2 lead? No, it'll be a 5-2 lead now as Martin gets a power play goal. So our power play has been working well for this team too. This is what it is. There you go, Tanev. There you go, Kampf. There you go. Dave's got it. Dave will look around. Let's shoot this puck, because I don't think I had a really good pass. I don't think I could have passed that over to Kampf, even though he was a little bit open for a split bit. I was not moving fast enough to actually get it to him. All right, that's it for the second. Yep, 5-2 after 2. Nice little period for the team, especially in terms of the sim engine. Let's hope that we have a good third period and take this game in Boston. It's been a good road effort so far. Come on, defenders. There you go. Nice play. Dave helps on out. And we're going to go on a change here. That was a little bit of a longer shift than I'd like. Domi tried to score afterwards because we got off to a good start in that first period. Hey, get off me, Kastelik. He was right on Dave. Dave throws it back. Gavrikov, Ekman Larson. That shot goes way wide. Gavrikov to Dave. Dave will look around. Dave will rim it all the way around back to Domi. Back out front. That doesn't get there. Turnover forced, but Domi's turned away. There you go. Gavrikov up to Dave. Dave will take it. Dave will look around. Dumps it at the net from way out, and Swayman will freeze it. I'm surprised I actually shot that on net. I didn't really intend to. I intended to just dump that, but that's probably our last shift of the game, I would assume, unless they want to give us another shift really, really late. Nope. All right, 5-2 victory in Boston. I like it. That's a great way to start this off. Great way to start it off. And like I said, being a +3, picking up a goal in this episode, like it so far. Like it. So let's take a look at our final stats from this game here. So yeah, 1 goal, +3, 4 shots on goal. We had the puck for a minute 36, and we did throw a hit. So yeah, that's pretty solid effort. And hopefully, like I said, we could take that kind of momentum into the next games as well. Because if we only have one good game like that, it's a little bit boring. If we have good multiple games, it's a lot better. So B- overall, and we finished with a B+ on offense, C+ defense, and a B- team play. I'm surprised my defense wasn't that bad, goodly rated, because we were a +3, but it is what it is. I don't really care too much, but I would still like to have as good a games as possible. As we start off with an 84 score. So far, that's a good way to start off this chapter, of course. But I do feel like the game will eventually give us a game that will lower our form score, so expect one of those coming up eventually. All right, we have 2 games against Tampa coming up. We do have this first game against Tampa, and then we have San Jose. Actually, the day I'm recording this, I'm pretty sure the Leafs are actually playing Tampa, which is kind of funny. So, wonder if this is actually what the outcome will be tonight. Who knows? So let's get into this one and see if Dave could build off of a great game in Boston. Tampa's always a bit of a tougher team in a way, I feel like, just because of guys like Kucherov and all that. So let's hopefully play good here, because they're building stuff to playing too. All right, we have ourselves a grudge match. Gavrikov's getting showcased. That's kind of an interesting one. And Victor Hedman for them. All right, here we go in Tampa. Let's hope that the sim engine works well for us again as well, because it did work well in that Boston game. Yeah, it's good to have Robertson on this line again, even though I do like playing with Domi sometimes. Robertson has been a really good player when Dave's been out there too, because Dave's pretty much, I wouldn't say a playmaker, but he likes to set up people. Robertson likes to score goals, so let's hear. Let's go with it, Dave. There you go. Oh, nice little scoop. Dave's still with it. He's using that speed, and then he lost it. God damn it. Chernak's too good defensively. There you go, Robertson. You got it. Robertson. Dave can't even get the shot. What the hell was that? Why did it make me do that kind of animation? That was kind of weird. There you go, Gavrikov. Nice pass to Dave. Dave will take it. Dave, one hand on his stick, of course. He's got point on him because of the drift. Oh, my goodness. Nice kick. Finds Camp. Camp throws it over. Can't find it to Robertson, unfortunately. Nice play. Gavrikov at the line. Come on, Gavi. You got it. Over to Dave. Dave will take it. Dave will spin back. Dave will jump it back in deep. Gavrikov with it. Dave goes to the front. Can't deflect it, but a good little screen on an OEL chance. Not bad. All right, still scoreless. 2 minutes left in this first period. Kind of feels a little bit weird being back on the left wing, not going to lie, but I do still think I like the left wing a little bit better for shooting like this. Ah, and I got hit. No! Dave is injured. No! Are you kidding me? No! Why, man? I literally just put his health full before last game, and he's holding his head too. Oh, man. Are you serious? Gavrikov at least is stepping up for me, but Chernak just nailed me when I went to go for a shot. I couldn't really get a good shot away because of the controller drift or something, but I got in a weird animation and I got absolutely blown up by Eric Chernak. So we've been injured by Shane Pinto last season, and that was before the playoffs. This season we get injured early from Eric Chernak. Oh, man. I don't know if that's going to be a long-term injury. Hopefully not. We'll have to actually... We're going to sim to obviously till the end of this game and also until Dave returns, but I just hope that this isn't an injury that derails our season. I don't know if it's because I'm a smaller dude or what, but I've had a tough time staying healthy, kind of. Like, we go for the shot here, Chernak blocks it, and then he just goes right through the body here, and then Dave just gets bullied down. Oh my goodness. I actually might use this as a thumbnail, and you guys might just think Dave got hit, but in reality... Dave might have had his season ended there. Oh my goodness, stupid drift. Stop drifting. I'm trying to take a screenshot here. Oh my goodness. See, that drift is ridiculous. Like, it literally is for only a few seconds. There you go. Now I can actually get a screenshot. Yeah, that's a tough hit. And Dave goes down and smacks his head on the ice. And then, like I said, I think he was holding his head in while the fight was happening, right? Yeah, see, look at that. Oh my goodness. This is like an art piece right here. Dave just being on the ice like that. God damn. I gotta get a screenshot of that. That's a tough one. I was hoping Dave wouldn't be an injury-prone player, but we've been injured 2 times, so maybe he is. He doesn't look like he's in that much pain other than grabbing his neck area. I really hope he doesn't have like a broken neck or some shit. That'd be really bad. Well, that sucks because that's near the end of the first period. So let's find out what happens in the rest of this game. And then I guess we'll find out when Dave ends up returning. Which, it could be quite a while. Could be quite a while. Looks like there was another fight afterwards too. So this game's kind of heated up a lot. But Eric Chernak killing Dave. At least Gavi stepped up for me. I really appreciate Gavrikov stepping up for Dave. A Russian stepping up for a Polish dude. Okay, let's see what happens in this period. Yeah, out the remainder of the game, I know. I'm just trying to see what ends up happening in this one. And then we're going to just keep on simulating until we find out when Dave's back. We might play 1 or 2 more games in this episode, but I am pretty disappointed with that injury. And I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed about that as well, as it's now 2-0 Tampa. Damn, influential apparently gets you hurt. Influential apparently gets you hurt. And how bad will the team be without Dave is the real question. Because there's a playoff check-in at Game 40 as well. Like, is this going to derail our chances of being a really good team this season? I honestly don't know. Because it's been about a weird start to the year, so I guess we'll have to find out. But we lose this game in Tampa 2-1. I don't know who scored our only goal, but if we would have been able to play the full game, maybe Dave could have helped us win this one, but he does not get to play enough because of that injury. Yeah, 3 minutes and 3 seconds. And 35 seconds of puck possession time. I feel like we were off to a good start in terms of getting that puck and all that too, so I'm kind of pissed off about that, but it is what it is. We're going to have to find out when Dave returns. I don't know if I could see how long he's injured for now, because I know that you could see, like, the, activity feed. And why am I getting a C- when I got injured? Why? That makes no sense. And since I had seen everything, you think it would be a C overall, but no, it's not. Alright, well, what does the coach have to say? What does the coach have to say?
I know you got hurt.
Oh, it's about her injury.
That's a tough thing to deal with.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words with, like, Dave's, like, we need to maybe find a way to make his durability better if there is. Yeah. I really hope this isn't, like, an injury that takes us out till, like, the end of the year. Like, if it's a major upper body injury, we could be out for months too, right? So this is disappointing. Alright, well, let's see what the headlines say. See if it says long-term like it did last year, because that might be right. Tough night as Bluezynski endures 2-1 loss. Injury update, Bluezynski sustains injury out long-term. This is exactly what we saw last year when we were in the playoffs. When we were in the playoffs. So the real question is, how many months is Dave missing? It's already December 13th, technically, at this point. Or 10th at this point. So, is he going to miss multiple months and not be back until March? Oh my god. Well, let's see if there's a way to actually take a look at his injury. I don't think there is, though. Because I know there's actually the activity feed now where we can take a look at trades. Does it say anything about our injury? Oh, Matthew Nyes did get hurt, too. So, Nyes got hurt, so Domi moved up in the lineup. Oh, here, it does actually say the injuries. So if I advance a day, I might be able to find out about Dave's injury. So let's advance 1 day. And we'll go to that activity feed and see if there's an injury update on Dave's health. Which there should be, I would assume. Let's see. Looking for Toronto. No, it just says Nyes. It says long term, though. So you think it would show it here. But I don't see anything about Dave's injury. Unless it's just user players that don't show up there. That's kind of strange. Because I don't think we're actually going to be back for the San Jose game here, right? Let's keep on advancing 1 day at a time here. Let me go back to the injury report and see if it actually says anything yet. But I'm very disappointed about getting hurt again. Jake McCabe got injured for the next 10 weeks, and Dave is out for the next 3 months. There is the confirmation. God damn it, man. We're out until March 11th, basically, around. So we're going to have a lot of Season 2 done relatively quickly, which is great, but also not great, because I can't really do much for most of the season. March 11th. Are we missing the St. Louis Blues game again or no? Because that would be absolutely terrible. Like, I almost don't even want to save this episode, but I honestly will have to. But I really think we need to upgrade Dave's durability if I could find a way to do that. But let me go to the box scores. When is that game against St. Louis? Because I think it was in March too. Let's see. March. Where was the St. Louis game? I'm pretty sure it was in March at least, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was in February. Oh yeah, it might have actually been earlier, so I think we are actually missing that game. Actually, if I go to just Toronto, here I could be able to tell this a little bit easier. Yeah, I think it actually was easier. So our first game back, technically, will be this game against Florida, who is a very good team, actually, early on in the season. But, yeah, I think we are missing that St. Louis game in St. Louis again, which means Dave will not get to play up. He's not going to be able to play in front of his friends and family again this season. This is way more disastrous of an episode than I thought. It started off good a game against Boston, but then Tampa had to just injure us. God damn it, man. All right. Well, we're going to keep on simulating in this episode up until Dave returns. I don't know if we'll do another game in this episode. It depends on, I guess, the point in the episode where, how many minutes into the episode we are at this point, which I think we're pretty early probably still. But, Dave just has had a string of bad luck as of late. The good thing is we'll still get energy points that we could put towards trade points because we can't put anything towards health. And apparently our management and brand dislike us, so maybe I'll adjust these a bit too, just to get those back into the green. But I'm definitely going to use all of our points consistently, considering Dave is out for 3 months. 3 months. I wish I would have said what his injury actually was, though, too. Because I wonder what kind of injury that was. If it's a 3-month long injury, you guys would think it's probably concussion related, but honestly, no idea on that point. And our team is losing a bunch of games in a row as well since Dave's injury. They lost 3 straight after that Tampa game. So I am a little bit worried about our playoff chances at that point in time, but we have not won a game without Dave in the lineup right now. Not great. Well, let's keep on doing some trade points. Keep getting Dave as much of these as possible, so hopefully he can come back and be like an 82 overall, or even higher than that. And maybe he'll be good enough to get into the top 6, but wow. It's kind of crazy how much of a roller coaster of emotions an episode could be. Like, you could score a goal and you could be like, yes, this is a great game, be a +3, and then all of a sudden the next game, early into the first period, or not early into the first period, but near the end of the first period, just getting bulldozed, and your season's almost done. Because literally I will not be returning till like trade deadline time period. So we might have some even new teammates by that period, but Dave is probably dealing with a lot right now. Like, I feel like aside from his physical health, he's probably mentally like, why does these injuries happen to him? I mean, we only had 4 goals in 26 games, which is definitely not very good, but 12 points is not bad. It would have been nice to play as much games as last year, but we're probably on pace to play, I guess, less games this year than last year. And our team is absolutely dropping the ball. We're below 500, and look at the last 10 games. 1-7-2 in the last 10. And Dave has been out for pretty much all those games. So, yeah, the game is probably going to make us miss the playoffs, unless they're going to make us outside of the playoffs, and then once Dave returns, he's going to be the force that helps them get back into the postseason again. I'm not too sure, but this is rather disappointing. Like, do you think the team would at least figure out still find ways to win without Dave? But I guess Dave is just a great locker room guy. Apparently, we've won 2 in a row now, though, so maybe we're going to start winning again. Let's see. We lose to the Islanders, of course. Yeah, if this team misses the playoffs, that'll be pretty disappointing. What do we got? We got a thing with our media. What is this about? Is Dave still injured? What is this about? Oh, it's the playoff check-in probably, right?
Entering the season, there was hope that this would be a playoff caliber team, and at the halfway
We're not tracking to be a playoff team. See, I feel like that injury was a big reason why.
Where do you have to be better?
Where do we have to be better to make it? I need to elevate my performance. It's on me. We need to improve our teamwork and communication. How am I going to blame it on myself? I'm literally injured. I'm literally injured. And why do I even have a press conference if I'm injured about this? Like, I don't know what's going on with the team right now. I'm watching from the press box. But, because I don't want to throw my teammates under the bus, I'm going to just say I need to elevate my own performance. Even though I'm technically not playing. So, yeah, we're going to put it on myself.
The disappointment and all of the losses that your team has sustained, has it
worn it on you personally? I'm going to say it's been tough, but I'm handling it because literally we've been on the bench the entire time. Or not in the bench, in the press box, I guess. I don't even know.
What do you have to do to get back on track and prove them wrong?
Oh, it's just a challenge thing. How am I supposed to even give us a challenge, though, when I'm going to be out for most of these games? Win 14 games. 65 form score. I don't even play this. Let's just do a playoff check-in again. I don't even know why they're giving me challenges, though, when I'm injured. Like, that's definitely something that they need to work on about this mode. Because, literally, I'm injured right now, so why does this impact? And if I lost health, apparently, too. I don't understand it, man. That's so weird. Alright, well, anyways, we still have games to go before we get back into the lineup. I don't even know how much games we'll do in this episode, like I said, but I think I'll probably try and get one more from Dave returning from injury, but it's going to suck really much, because I think the trade deadline might be even before we return, technically, which is absolutely absurd. And I know you guys probably don't like me only going one game at a time, but this is just a way to maximize us getting a lot of trade points. So, at least we should be able to upgrade a lot of things by the time Dave comes back, and hopefully one of them is like durability or something, so he doesn't go down with another major injury and then miss another chunk of season. Like, it'd be nice to play a full 82-game season, but it's really tough. Let's also get our teammate stuff back up here again, too, because I don't really want these in the red. So, let's get another trade point, and let's go back to teammates again, too, because our teammates are most important. We could put some Teddards X Factor points at some point in time, too, but I feel like right now, it's not really worth it, considering Dave isn't staying healthy anyways. Alright, we should be back in a couple months still. This is crazy. This is a really long recovery process for Dave. You guys could definitely make some more fan art of Dave in like a, I don't know, a hospital bed or something again if you want. Or if you want to put him in a grave or something like that. I don't really know exactly what you want to do, but he's had a tough time staying healthy, so you guys could definitely make some memes out of him. I don't even know if we're going to have like a Hall of Fame story type of career almost at this point, if we're going to have injuries like this once a year. So, I don't know if there's a way to make the injuries happen less frequently. Maybe we could turn them off. I honestly don't know. But maybe we're just putting ourselves in these bad situations. Alright, come on. Let's just get to the 11th of March, or till when Dave is actually supposed to be back in the lineup. Because I just do not like him sitting in the press box watching stuff in probably like a full body cast. Like I said, the good thing is about getting all these trade points and all that, but I'd still be preferring scoring some goals, helping my teammates out. Because, yeah, we're maybe not even going to be a playoff team at this rate. Tough to say. We have won 3 in a row, though. So maybe our team's starting to win games. Maybe Dave called them out enough on the press conference. As we have another game coming up here against Vegas on the 8th. Can we beat them once we get this energy spent? But, yeah, what a weird episode. What a weird episode. And I know there's going to be a lot of people in the Discord that are, like, sad about Dave getting injured again. And, like I said, I just feel like he should be playing a lot more. But I feel like if we get even more ice time, we're going to get injured more often. Like, we're missing this great game against St. Louis again. Like, maybe Dave's still on the road trip or something like that. But he's not going to get the play in front of his friends and family again this season. Like he was anticipating to do last season, but he got hurt again, too. Let's see if the boys can beat the Blues. Let's see if they can beat them without Dave in the lineup. Of course, it's a month before we return around. And we lost to them 5-3. Hopefully Dave at least still went on the road trip for that one, though. But, yeah, well, at least we're getting closer and closer to playoff time, which is good. So we'll be able to get through this second season a lot faster. Hopefully our third season, we're a little bit more healthy, so we could actually kind of go through an entire season altogether. But we're up to 6 trade points now, so like I said, at least we're accumulating those. which we'll probably use those in the next episode. But, yeah, who knows if this team's going to be a playoff team or not. Who knows? They have been playing better as of late, but are they going to be good enough to actually make it into a playoff spot? I guess we're going to have to be the hope that returns to the lineup and helps push them to being that playoff team fully, because 25, 23, and 7 isn't crazy. At least those 7 extra frame losses are some points, but obviously I think Dave could have helped this team be even better if he would have been healthy all season. So, all right, we should be returning in a few weeks, I think, which is good. We're even missing this game against Edmonton and Connor McDavid. We beat them. That's good. Vegas again on the 25th. Can we beat Vegas again? No, we can't this time. I don't even know if we won the last one. I don't remember. We lose to Anaheim as well. God damn. Come on, guys. Dave is returning in the next, just under 2 weeks, I think. You got to win some games for him, because he definitely has had a tough time here. Maybe we want to go to a division that's not as aggressive as the Atlantic. I don't even know. I'm not going to try and force myself to get traded yet, but at some point maybe we want to go to a team that's not going to get bounced around like this. Now we're back to 26, 26, and 7. Oh my goodness. Come on, team. Come on. You got to set me up for some success here. Are we returning for this game, or is this already the game 60? I think it's already the game 60, right? Wow, man. We've lost 20-plus games with the injury.
Let's get started. We've entered the final stretch of the regular
final stretch of the season, and we're still on a pace to make the playoffs. Oh boy.
Where have you struggled as a group, and how do you fix
Why am I supposed to answer this as a guy on the bench? Because literally I could always just do star, or I could throw my teammates under the bus, but I don't want to throw my teammates under the bus. So once again, we're going to take the blame for it, even though I haven't been playing.
on the ice, obviously, that comes attached to some noise.
Like, I don't even know why they're asking these questions to a guy that hasn't played. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Oh, so that it's been tough, but I'm handling actually hurts our health. But that's the only answer. I guess I could take a hit to my brand. I don't care about the brand as much. I just don't want to make Dave more lower in health.
That this team could make the playoffs? And what do you need to do to get there?
We got to keep on pushing. We got to keep pushing to game 82, playoff chicken, and the last game of the season. I guess we'll probably go there. I don't really know, to be honest. But looks like we're ranked last in our division, I think, maybe. So we got to really help push this team in these next couple episodes. Especially in divisional games like the game against Florida coming up. Oh, boy. All right, so are we returning here shortly? We should be around the 11th, I think, unless it was a bit earlier. It might be a bit earlier. All right, the sim engine is... Oh, the trade deadline must be today, so we're actually going to have some new teammates here, potentially, so we'll have to find out about that. And the deadline has passed, so we should be able to take a look at if there was any new acquisitions for our team, because I think that was the deadline, right? Yeah, that was the trade deadline. So our team did make a trade. We acquired P.O. Joseph from LA. So Ben Danford and Lawton, I don't know if that's a generated guy, got dealt to LA. So shout out to Ben Danford. But P.O. Joseph has joined the Leafs. Aside from that, anybody else join our team? I don't feel like our team's making a lot of moves, really. So, oh, and Brady Shea and Martin Jones. God damn, Martin Jones is back. He was actually pretty good against us when we played against him, but Brady Shea has joined our defense as well for a second and a third. So, a couple new teammates, nobody I don't think in our line. We're not obviously still in the lineup, but this is what the team's running right now. Akil Thomas is here too, which I didn't even realize. Defense looks like this with Shea added to the top. Shea and P.O. Joseph look good on this defense, but it's because Jake McCabe's still hurt too. OEL's scratched it, which is kind of strange. Huh, alright. So some nice defensive adjustments for our team, but were they things we needed? I'm not too sure. Alright, will Dave be back soon and in the lineup here? We do beat Columbus. That's good to see as we have some energy back here so we could spend that. I do want to do maybe at least 1 or 2 more games in this episode, but I don't know how Dave is going to be in terms of his health. Hopefully it stays good. Hopefully it stays good. Let's actually get teammates back up there. I want my teammates being happy. That's why we took the blame ourselves, even though we weren't playing. We do lose to Buffalo. That's not ideal. Are we returning for this Florida game? No, we're not. I thought we would have. Wow. And that was a 6-5 shootout win. Damn. When am I actually returning to the lineup? We lose to the Rangers 7-5. We actually might be coming in pretty late to the season. Game 65? Maybe not. Oh, maybe we are. Yeah, we are Brack, I think. Let's keep it on influential again still. Just because I feel like that'd be the easiest for us probably to reach. But we're back, I think, for Game 65 of the season, I think it's said, right? Yep, back for Game 65 of the season against the Blue Jackets on home ice. Imminent return, Dave Bluezynski set to return to the lineup for Maple Leafs. Let's see where we're sitting in the lineup. Is it the same spot? Probably. Yeah. Right wing with Domi and Camp still. And we have 7 trade points. So I'm going to spend these trade points, I think, already. And then we're going to get into maybe this game and one more game. We'll see how it works out. But let's spend those 7 trade points. Let's keep getting our passing better. I do want to make sure Dave is healthier too a bit. So let's do some fitness enthusiast and try and make sure Dave does not get hurt. He already has 99 durability now. So we don't really need to do anything else for that. 4 more trade points. We could go to influential 2. Answers your pro to stay in the NHL. We'll stay in the NHL regardless. We're not going to get sent down relatively soon, I don't think. Deking, puck control. Let's up this a little bit here. And let's also... I can't really upgrade his shooting. Let's just give him some more endurance. You know, he's already pretty quick. Boom. Alright, so a couple of things spent. Are we up to a higher overall now? Yep, 81 now. Alright, I'll take it. Let's get into this game. And then, like I said, we'll probably do the game against Colorado as well. And then that'll be it for this episode, just because that simming took a while. But man, that was a long, long time without playing. Hopefully Dave is a possessed man out there. And hopefully he doesn't play his first shift and then get destroyed again and then miss the entire playoffs. At least hopefully we should play a playoff game this season unless we get hurt again. So here we go. This is a big game because our team's 28, 29, and 7. We're not in the playoffs right now. Either is the Blue Jackets. So we need to help out our team here in terms of getting back into that playoff mix. It's game 65, so there's less than 20 games to go in the year. I wonder what his injury was still. Hopefully it wasn't anything too serious. Play some good defense too. Hopefully, like I said, we get this team back into being in a really good season here. Because we were decent enough before the injury, and then after Dave got hurt, things fell apart a bit. Nice pass, Camp. Ah, come on. But we got to help this team find a way to win. So, I don't really care how we score a goal in this one. Oh, no! Are you friggin' kidding me? This is the controller drift again! Friggin' Christ. See, I was literally just standing there, and then the controller drift just makes me shove. This is a friggin' annoying. Because this is literally going to hurt my score. This is why Saturn Otaku got me that controller. It is. This is outrageous. Like, I'm just playing solid defense, staying with my man. Just kind of shadowing him a bit. And then my controller all of a sudden right here probably drifted. And makes me run right into him. Gives him a little shove on Othman. And then Othman falls down. And then that's Dave's Pelling. That is absolute bullshit. Dave is probably pissed off about that. Goddamn. So this is our career high in Pelling minutes. And it ruins our stats completely. Ah. Okay, good. At least Ruda didn't take that crazy of a shot because the stick exploded. Ah, Domi, why did you jump? Move out of the way. And then that stick was loose there. Oh my god. That was an absolute bad play by Domi because I literally was trying to throw it to him and then he thought I was trying to throw it across. Dave's got it back. Dave gets hit, but he still found Domi. Domi up front. Camp doesn't even shoot it because he lost it. And nobody's there. But yeah, that broken stick causing some issues. Oh, Chris Tanev was awarded a silver stick for playing 1,000 games. Shout out to Chris Tanev, our teammate. That's kind of cool. I always forget about that cutscene. It'll be funny if eventually if Dave reaches 1,000 games and gets that stick, but he obviously has to stay healthy at some point in time. But that's kind of cool. All right, let's get out of our zone quickly here, boys. We're being outshot 15-9. We're lucky there's no goals so far because Wool's been strong. Oh, yikes. Schmidt was able to walk in. I could not get to him because I was kind of stuck on some people. There you go. Nobody's open. Come on, somebody get open. There you go. Nice passing. There you go. Dave's got it off the wing. Dave walking to the front. Can't get the shot because he's poke checked. God damn it. Okay, come on, Kampf. There you go. Let's cover. Let's keep screening. Nice chance there for Kampf. It's turned away. Domi gets it back to Dave. Dave gets it back. I didn't want to throw it there. Are you kidding me, man? Let's get back again. Dave is a little tired, so we got to be careful about using all his energy. Nice stick there, Dave. Here you go, Tanev. Oh, that was dangerous, but we got a 3-on-2 if we could hurry. Kampf, you got it. Makes a move. Domi will score. We get an assist. Let's go. Lucky little bounce. Max Domi scores his second goal of the episode, 20th of the season for him. As we threw it to Kampf. Kampf makes a great move. He's lucky he held on to this. The shot gets blocked and it lands on Domi's stick. So Dave gets a secondary assist on this play. But you should also probably give an assist to Bluezynski for having that puck bounce off him and cause Talbot to have to push across, but can't make the save. And then McCabe's been injured a lot. Like, this team's definitely gone through a lot. And looks like we're going to be on the penalty kill to start the third, but it is a 1-0 lead for our team, which is good because, like I said, these games are pretty crucial if we want to lock in a playoff spot. So we got to find ways to, especially next episode, win a lot. It doesn't matter if we're picking up points. We got to find ways to get the team to win. Blocking shots, do whatever. As Matthew scores an early power play goal, it's 2-0 here, almost halfway through the third. So we got benched for a bit, but let's keep it up. And let's maybe get some insurance because 2 goals is kind of nerve-wracking sometimes. Oh, and there's my controller battery done, of course. All right, controller batteries back in. Hopefully these will work good. There's a good chance for Kampf. That's turned away. There you go. Let's help on out. Nice steal there to keep it in the zone. Dave will get to it. Dave will walk around. Throws a shot to the net. That's turned away. We got it 2-on-1 pretty much. Almost. Oh, Dave. Backhander's turning away. Kampf can't get that rebound through. God damn. Here you go. Theo Joseph finds Dave. Dave with a head full of steam. Dave gets by. Dave with it. Backhander turned away. I could have passed it, but I didn't. Dave will gets it back, and then that pass was too weak as it bounced off the boards in a weird way. Now we got to get back on defense. Here you go. You got it, Pio. Or that's not Pio. That's Gavi. Get it out. Come on. Oh my goodness. Why is Kampf not on Bluezynski? And of course there's a friggin' snow thing going by. Everything. And of course after they make a big save, they score. I did kind of get jumbled up where I was, but Gavrikov turns it over. And then, yeah, why is Kampf so slow to get over to Bluezynski on that play? Yep. That was a bit of a weird pass, but I'll take it. There you go, Dave. There you go. There you go. Still with it. Still with it. Let's kick that back. P.O. Joseph. Gavrikov. That doesn't get through. Dave, go to the front. You're going to help pull off the screen if you can. No, you can't. Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. Just get this puck. There you go. Go with it, Kampf. Gavrikov. Not a great pass, my man. I know you used to play for the Blue Jackets, but don't be a secret agent for them. Domi, oh my goodness, why are you guys taking such terrible passes? Get the hell out of my slot, man. But it's going to be a huge hill to climb if we are going to make it back. Here you go, Dave. Take it. You got the space. Look for a passing lane. There's a passing lane. Carlo. Okay, that was not bad. Almost rebounded out to Kampf. We were up 2-0, and all of a sudden it's 2-2, so... Kampf wins it. Dave goes to the front. Dave will screen. I think that hit the post. I don't know if I would have got goalie interference on that play, to be honest, though. Oh, my goodness. I got to get back over to my left wing here now. Cover the point. Nice save. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Oh, this game has pissed me off. I'm going to still play one more game after this, but ever since that injury, this game has literally just crapped on us. 3 unanswered goals. We're out there for another goal. And this is an own goal by Morgan Riley. And Ice will hate Morgan Riley even more after that goal. God damn it, man. Of course. And it just says bad line defense. It's not my fault that puck went off Morgan Riley and in, and we lose the game in regulation. And that could potentially be one of those type of games that eliminate us from playoff contention if we're that far down. Well, that's a tough return. We do pick up an assist. But we were -2 in that third period, I think. So we end up finishing -1 with 1 assist in 14 minutes with 3 shots. We did have a penalty because of the drift and a -26 of puck possession time. All right. Well, one more game and then we'll take a look at the standings and wrap up this episode. But yeah, ever since his injury, this episode is completely flipped on its head. because it started off so good scoring on that first shot and being a +3. Little did we know we were going to get hurt the next game. And yeah, we're 3-7 in our last 10 games. I don't even know if Dave could help get this team back into a playoff spot at this point. All right, we got some more energy, so let's use a bit more towards trade points. And we'll just get Dave's health to fully peak with 1 energy point left. All right, Colorado. This is going to be a tough meeting. They aren't actually playing that great, though, so maybe we can find a way to beat them. But the season is winding down relatively quick. And we only have played 27 games. All right, come on, Dave. Let's get off to a good start here. I know we've already played 1 game, but let's play another here. And let's try and help get this team back into a playoff spot. If we can't make the playoffs this year, maybe Dave wants to leave the Leafs at some point. I know you guys said that maybe for him to get a cup first before leaving. But maybe Dave wants to leave earlier. I feel like this team is definitely trending backwards too, because obviously last year we were a first-round exit. This year we might not even make the playoffs. So I don't know if Dave should be on a team that's better, or if he should just kind of stick with the Leafs for a little bit first. And also this Atlantic Division's too tough. Here you go, Dave. Get around, backhander. Seelov's the save. Let's cover the point. There you go, Camp. You got it. Up to Domi. Dave's trying to get on open. Domi will hold on to it. Can't get the pass through. Camp will take it. Dave can't find that loose puck, though. Sivakov's now in Colorado as well. Nice save there, Walt. And he finds it to Dave. Dave will throw it up to Domi. Now Domi's playing on our left wing because he thinks he's a left winger. Domi, Dave, backhander, turned away. I could have probably looked for a pass quickly, but I don't know if I could have made that. Oh, Dave's got it. Dave, Carlo, shot blocked. Damn. Let's go back to the front. Camp. Oh my, what the hell was that? I thought I blocked that shot of my teammates here. Did I block this? Let's see. No, I did. Oh, maybe I did. This puck's fluttering. This game is so fucking annoying me, man. What is this today? What is this? See, like, Kampf is going for the shot and it's fluttering. And I should just be leaving this. But since I'm standing so close to the net, the game auto goes towards tipping this. And makes me do a terrible tip towards the goalie instead. There you go, Riley. Up to Dave. Dave will use that speed again. He's usually faster on the left wing. Will he get around? Yes, he will. Still with it. Now he'll shoot it. That shot's turned away and the rebound was there, but nobody got to it. Oh, of course he lost it. There you go. Dave's got it. Nice. At least Dave knows how to play a bit of defense, so. There you go. There you go. Nice shot. Tried to see if I could get a rebound for one of our teammates. He did win it. Dave's got possession of the puck. Dave will hold on to it briefly. Throws it to Domi. Domi with it. Domi shoots it. Just missed. Dave tries to steal that puck back. He gets to it. Dave walks around. That shot's turned away with no time hardly on the clock. How did Seelovs get that? Look at this save. God damn. As Dave knew that there was not a lot of time left on the clock, so he had to drive it to the net, but unfortunately he could not score. And here you go. Let's help on out on this side since it's open. So come on, get it out. Get it out of the scrum. There you go. You got it, Shay. Camp. Dave looking around. Dave will shoot it. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to go to a backhand. I wanted to go for a slap shot, but I was skating backwards, so it kind of put me into a weird stance. Oh, come on, stay with him, Shay. There you go. Still no goals, though, surprisingly. I feel like the game was tilted on its head a little bit. There you go. Dave's got it, and I can't even do anything because of the controller drift. I literally could not even move. And then Dave throws a hit there when he was with St. Louis, of course. Camp finds Dave. Dave walks in. Dave walks to the net, and he's turned away again as he gets knocked down. Dave's doing a really good driving to the net in this game. I feel like he's going to have to score at some point here. He's got it again. Dave throws it. Domi. Domi missed. Oh, my God. There you go, Joseph. Oh, he can't score. Oh, man. Our team is definitely trying here. Or Shelovs, I guess it's pronounced right. There you go. Bluezynski looks around, shoots it to the net, turned away. I just got to take that shot. Get a face-off in their zone. Wins it. Shay, Dave. Tanev doesn't even get a shot. I thought he would be able to shoot that a bit faster, but I guess not. Dave's playing some defense. He doesn't get blocked the shot, but at least he took away the glorious shooting lane a little bit. Cam finds Dave. Dave will brust around. Dave looking around. Dave looking for an open man. Finds Tanev. Tanev finds Shay. Shay's shot doesn't get through. Domi. Dave's battling in front. Dave's still battling in front. That shot's turned away. Loose puck's in front. Dave can't find it in that scrum. There you go. Go with it, Camp. Go with it. I'm not open. Keep going. There you go. Now I'm open. Nice. There you go. Let's drive it around. Drive it around. Keep it up. There you go. Riley. Carlo. Blocked again. And that's it for the second period. We have some good stats, like B minuses, I think it said, but we have no goals so far. We've been doing a good job at driving the offense for our team, but both goalies have made some really big saves when it's mattered most. Domi finds Dave. Dave trying to use that speed to get around Lindgren. Can he get around him? Yes, he can. Throws it over. Kampf, why'd you go for the diving shot, my man? Why'd you go for the diving shot? Why not just actually take that puck and walk in? Kampf wins it. Riley, Dave, looking around. Dave will scoot around, trying to find an opening. Dave throws it back to Riley. Oh my goodness, come on. I got to get back defensively because there's a guy with wheels coming after me. Holy crap, that was McKinnon. Here you go, Domi. Kampf. Dave goes to the front. Can't get to that puck now. He's got it. Here you go. Use that speed, Dave. Shea. Domi doesn't get a stick on it. Tries to battle it back and can't. I must have fallen off a lot in the depth chart. Oh, there's a block shot by Dave. He might have been injured in this episode, but he's not afraid to get hurt and block chances. And that's probably our last shift of this game unless we get a shift in overtime. But we have some really good stats across the board right now. So, we're going out there with 51 seconds left, so maybe we could find a late game-winning goal. Like, somebody on the forward side should have been there. Oh my goodness, that broken stick. A little bit scary. There you go, Kampf. You got it. You got it. 3-on-2, Kampf. Dave can't get that pass. Domi gets it, though. Dave gets it back, and he scores! I felt like they were going to score for some reason all night. And Dave finally scores his first goal back from injury and has scored a goal in the final minute of the game with 27 seconds to goal. That's the latest goal in Dave's history, or his career, I should say. But Dave finds himself open as Domi makes a great play, gets the defender to go to him, and Dave opens up and just shoots this on net. As Silov's shutout gets broken late, this game might not go to overtime anymore. But that is one of those goals that definitely the Avs wish they had. A little bit of bad defensive coverage there. We beat out whoever 25 is to this puck, and we put it right on net and score. And we got to play some good defense here. There you go, Riley over to Dave. Dave will skate up with it. Dave trying to get by. He'll skate up with it. Their goalie's still back in net again. We're just going to backhand at the net. Kill some time with it. Domi. Carlo. There's Dave again. Domi. Back to Dave. Turned away. Loose puck in front. Turned away. But it's enough time to run off the clock as Dave's goal in the final minute will give the Leafs the win. And is that the win that's going to turn the tides of the season? Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. Big win there for this team. And like I said, since we're fighting for playoffs, that's even bigger. We only get third start because both goalies made some big saves. We also got 2 hits in that game, so that's a nice game. We had 11 shots on goal. Dave was buzzing all night. You know he eventually was going to score. 147 of puck possession time as well. Nice. Let's go, Dave. Let's go. All right. Well, that's a fun one. That's a fun game to have near the end of the episode. Makes up for some of this tough stuff in this episode. But our final few things we got to take a look at is where we are in terms of the standings. And we also got to take a look at Dave's stats as well currently. But let's first and foremost go to Dave's stats, I guess, because the standings are going to be important for next episode. So Dave's stats, he's turned 19 now. Damn. All right. But yeah, Dave's stats now, 14 points in 28 games, so half a point a game basically, plus 3 because of that one game against Boston, 6 penalty minutes, 115 shots on goal. Definitely having a little bit of a relapse from last season, because last season we were just over half a point a game, but this year it's been tough. We had one game-winning goal now this season because of that goal against the Avs, so that's kind of nice. And we've thrown 20 hits, 8 block shots, 85 giveaways, 42 takeaways. Yikes. All right. So there is our stat line. Also, I think Dave grew in height, though, because wasn't he 5'5" when we originally made him? Because he's now 5'7", so I think Dave is growing in height a bit, which is kind of interesting. So he's not as short as he once was at one point in time. All right, last thing, like I said, the standings briefly, because I do want to see where we are in terms of the playoff picture. And as of right now, we are not 11 points back. 11 points back with 1 game in hand. That does not scream likely that we can make the playoffs. Yeah, we got to catch up to Detroit. Boston's pretty tough to catch up to. We are above the Habs now by 1 point, but yeah, Florida, obviously, we're not going to catch up to them. We do still have, how many games left? 16 games on the season, so the most we can get is 32 points. So we can definitely make the playoffs still. But the chances of us making the playoffs come down to if we could win like 10 games in a row near the end of the season, and if Detroit goes on a major losing streak. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Dave Bluezynski Be a Pro. So in next episode, we will take it to another 5 games, unless Dave gets hurt, that is, as we look to push this team hopefully closer and closer to playoffs. But obviously, we got to win a lot, so it's going to be kind of tough. So I think down below, and I'll see you guys next time.